Hello everyone and welcome back to the 3D Animation channel. Today, we'll continue with the content of Battle Through the Heavens, episode 150, The Journey to the Ancient Realm. At the end of episode 149, after Xiao Yan's fierce battle and defeat of Yang Hao, the second commander immediately challenged him. However, just as the battle was about to begin, an elder intervened. After that, he opened a passage to the ancient realm. Time passed, and not long after, when the gate to the ancient realm opened, Xiao Yan saw everyone entering and made his move. But just as Xiao Yan was about to rush in, the second commander, taking advantage of the lack of attention, lunged to stop him. Unfortunately, as soon as he intended to attack, Xiao Yan deftly dodged. With just one punch, the commander was sent flying. Looking at Xiao Yan, the commander gritted his teeth and said, "Xiao Yan, don't be arrogant. Someone in the ancient realm will definitely deal with you." "You worry too much, second commander. However, for now, you should take good care of yourself." With that, Xiao Yan and everyone else soared into the ancient realm. As Xiao Yan's figure disappeared, Lin Su suddenly vomited blood. It turned out that Xiao Yan had left behind a powerful force in that palm strike. Suffering internal injuries, Lin Su was furious, his eyes filled with hatred. And so, the scene slowly faded, and Xiao Yan was now with everyone inside the ancient realm. While flying, Xiao Yan muttered, "The world's energy here is so dense. If I cultivate here, my progress will probably be twice as fast as outside." Hearing this, Heavenly Flame, Venerable, and the others beside him nodded in praise. However, while everyone was chatting, an anomaly suddenly appeared in the distance. Instantly, a fleet of warships, carrying a strange phenomenon, slowly approached. Standing on the ship's deck, someone happily called out, "Distinguished guests, please board the ship." Hearing this, everyone immediately jumped onto the ship. Afterward, they all once again departed, heading towards the distance. Standing on the ship, Xiao Yan was incredibly astonished by its speed. Looking at everyone, he exclaimed, "Traveling through space. This warship is truly miraculous." This type of warship, called a space shuttle by the ancient clan, even a Peak Do Zun couldn't keep up with. As soon as his words fell, an unfamiliar young man appeared. Hearing this, Xiao Yan clasped his hands in thanks. Then the two chatted animatedly. It turned out that the person was Hua Huan. According to him, everyone here was because the heavenly tomb was about to open. Inside, there were many opportunities, and even Xiao Xian's tomb was there. However, entering it was not easy. Nevertheless, Xiao Yan, being a member of the Xiao clan, would still have the qualifications, but the difficulties would be immense. Hearing this information, Xiao Yan was extremely grateful to Hua Huan. And so, the two became friends and chatted together. During this time, they both secretly planned against the Soul Clan. However, one more point needed to be noted, and that was the people of the Medicine Clan. The reason the Medicine Clan targeted Xiao Yan was due to his relationship with Old Man Yao. Hearing this, Xiao Yan also subtly nodded. Finally, after finishing their conversation and exchanging greetings, the two parted ways. Watching the other person leave, Heavenly Flame Venerable nodded in approval. "This person is not simple. I couldn't even see through his strength. As expected of someone from the 8 great clans, he's extraordinary." Hearing this, Xiao Yan also nodded and walked towards the ship's deck. A fateful encounter. Just then, a man sitting and drinking tea suddenly looked at Xiao Yan and said, "Friend of the Xiao clan, since you're here, have a seat." As soon as he finished speaking, Xiao Yan stepped closer, sat down and looked at him, asking, "Are you from the ancient clan?" "I am Gu Zhen, the great commander of the Black Smoke Army." "Are you waiting for me here to regain face for those like Ling Quan?" "Those little brats are just young and hot-headed. They're not worth my personal intervention." With that, he and Xiao Yan talked about a few matters related to the ancient realm. Finally, he informed Xiao Yan that the ancient clan had a rule. No one within the clan was allowed to marry outsiders. However, Xiao Yan replied with unwavering resolve, "A Do Sheng is merely a realm. He would definitely reach this level." Looking at the other person, Xiao Yan firmly stated, I have never feared anything before. Even if I face the Soul Clan, I will not be afraid at all. The ancient clan is similar. As Xiao Yan's words fell, waves of fluctuations echoed in the distance, and the ship slowly revealed the ancient Saint Mountain range before everyone's eyes. Before parting, Gu Jin looked at Xiao Yan and said, "The internal workings of the ancient clan far exceed your imagination. I hope you can do as you say. No one can stop me and Suner from being together. Not even the ancient clan." As soon as his words finished, Xiao Yan stood up and walked towards his comrades. Suner's arrival and the upcoming ceremony. But just at that moment, a figure riding a beautiful small horse appeared in the distance, rapidly approaching. Upon arrival, the young woman gently turned, revealing her slender legs and beautiful face, and she softly approached Xiao Yan, happily saying, "Xiao Yan Guji." Hearing this, Xiao Yan smiled lightly and affectionately stroked Suner's hair. Seeing this from a distance, Hua Huan chuckled. This kid actually managed to win over the goddess of the ancient clan. No wonder those guys treated him that way. As soon as he finished speaking in the distance, Suner gently took Xiao Yan's hand and said, "Xiao Yan Guji, will you come with Suner?" "All right, then let me see just how unfathomable this ancient clan truly is." With that, Xiao Yan and everyone else followed Suner towards the distance. However, as soon as they flew out of the warship, Xiao Yan's soul trembled. Yet, that was still not enough to suppress Xiao Yan. Before he could even speak, Suner coldly stated, "Do you not know proper etiquette? You attack a guest of the ancient clan the moment you meet them. Young miss, you are too kind. It has been many years since we've seen a member of the Xiao clan. We merely wanted to test him a little." As soon as he finished speaking, the figure of an 8-star Do, Zun Elder appeared. However, at this very moment, a low voice boomed, "Elder Gu Qian, you're being a bit excessive. Retreat quickly." Hearing this, the old man did not dare to do anything and turned to leave. Seeing this, Suner secretly transmitted, "Xiao Yan Guji, do you understand now why I didn't want you to come? Before coming to the ancient clan, I had already anticipated this. You alone have resisted them for me for so many years. Now it's my turn." As Xiao Yan's words finished, the space shifted to another place. There, a male figure suddenly breathed lightly and said, "Xiao Yan, you finally arrived. Gu Yao, it seems Suner's affection for him is really good. He is not a member of the ancient clan, so he cannot be with Suner. What if he doesn't leave? Then I will take his life." With that, his eyes stared intently at Xiao Yan and Suner. Understanding the other person's intention, Suner transmitted a reply. "Gu Yao, if you dare to act recklessly, I will not let you off." With that, Suner led Xiao Yan and everyone else away. Not long after, everyone stopped before a small house. As his feet touched the ground, Xiao Yan was startled to see Ling Yan. Seeing this, Ling Yan smiled and said, "In less than 10 years, young Master Xiao Yan has reached this realm. This old man is truly ashamed." With that, the two chatted and walked with Suner towards the room. As they walked, Suner also informed Xiao Yan that tomorrow would be the day of the coming-of-age ceremony. Therefore, many hostile individuals would want to challenge him, and among them, the most likely candidate was the Azura commander, Gu Yao. At this point, Suner hesitated, then carefully and meticulously told Xiao Yan about the situation between herself and Gu Yao. After hearing this, Xiao Yan became even more determined. In the upcoming battle, he absolutely could not lose. Finally, everyone stopped in a room that Suner had arranged for Xiao Yan to rest. After that, everyone dispersed to their own rooms. The coming-of-age ceremony and the challenge. Time passed, and the day of the coming-of-age ceremony finally arrived. Upon arrival, despite being accompanied by Suner, Xiao Yan was still met with difficulties from a group of elders. However, just as everyone was about to argue, a voice suddenly boomed. "Gu Qian, Gu Su, are you trying to walk all over my Jianan Academy's head?" As soon as those words fell, the figure of the old man carrying the heavenly ruler appeared, and lightning immediately shot forth, repelling the two elders. Seeing this, Everyone stared in astonishment. Startled, Xiaoyan muttered, "Why is it him? Does your head know proper etiquette? Call me headmaster. Are you the headmaster of the Jianan Academy's inner academy?" Aside from this old man called Meng Tianqi, who else dares to claim such a title? Su Qian has sent me messages about you many times. Don't worry, with me here, I will protect you. Hearing this, Xiaoyan chuckled softly. As for the old man, he suddenly roared, "Old Monster Shan, stop being so biased towards these two old brats." As soon as his words fell, space suddenly fluctuated and a flickering figure appeared and replied, "Old man, you've made your move too. I'll give you some face." With that, this person walked off into the distance without even glancing at Xiaoyan. As for Xiaoyan and Meng Tianqi, the two chatted very happily. However, at the same time, many eyes from afar were fixed on Xiaoyan. Suddenly sensing an invisible pressure, Xiaoyan turned around, coming face to face with Gu Yao. At this point, a killing intent radiated between the two. Simultaneously, beside them, Sunir and Meng Tianqi also told Xiaoyan a few things. Soon after, the grand ceremony began. In the middle of the vast courtyard, a black-robed Dosheng figure appeared. A powerful wind burst forth, and golden light filled the area, making everyone gasp in astonishment. Here, after saying a few words, this person began to call out the names of those honored to step forward. And so, the coming-of-age ceremony proceeded amidst everyone's anticipation. First was Ling Quan. After a few others, it was Gu Yao's turn. However, when his ceremony was completed, he suddenly pointed directly at Xiaoyan and said, "I want to challenge the one standing there." Seeing the other person point directly at him like that, Xiaoyan's blood boiled, his eyes filled with killing intent. Beside him, Sunir tried to stop him but couldn't. Replying to the other person, Xiaoyan said, "If Commander Gu Yao you intentionally caused trouble, then I, Xiaoyan, representing the Xiao clan, accept this challenge." With that, he immediately leaped onto the high platform, facing his opponent. And how much more intense will the battle be in the next episode, episode 150? Follow the 3D Animation channel for more details. Goodbye, and see you again.